저 영상 잘 찍어요.
역시 몸이 배우나 이런 춤들 진짜 정치.
Incheon International Airport and erupted with excitement in a matter of seconds. Taehyung of BTS and Jungkook appeared together under extremely tight security, instantly turning the normally busy terminal into a scene of deafening cheers and excitement. As the two walked side by side through the crowd of fans, the names of Taehyung and Jungkook echoed throughout the airport while ARMY members, many of whom had been waiting since early morning, could barely contain their excitement. The atmosphere reached another level whenever the pair looked toward the fans, triggering even louder screams from every corner of the terminal. The remarkable scene filled Incheon Airport with emotion, joy, and an overwhelming sense of euphoria that was difficult to put into words. Hello ARMY and everyone who just joined. Hope you're all doing well and staying healthy. Let's jump straight into today's video topic. Welcome back to VFX. Seoul, the atmosphere at Incheon International Airport, ICN, in South Korea suddenly transformed into a sea of people filled with excitement this afternoon. The reason was the arrival of two global superstars and BTS members, Kim Taehyung and Jeon Jungkook. Their appearance immediately drew the attention of everyone at the airport, turning what had been a relatively calm arrival area into a crowded and energetic scene. Several hours before their flight landed, thousands of fans known as ARMY had already gathered behind the barriers at Incheon Airport. They arrived carrying various fan items, including banners, light sticks, and professional cameras, hoping to capture the moment their favorite artists returned home after completing overseas schedules. As soon as the international arrival gates opened, excitement erupted throughout the terminal. Taehyung and Jungkook appeared together and walked side by side through the arrival corridor. Their appearance instantly became the center of attention, with fans cheering loudly as the two BTS members made their way through the crowd. Given the overwhelming number of people present, airport authorities and agency staff implemented extensive security measures around the artists. Numerous security personnel and bodyguards formed protective barriers to maintain a safe distance between the crowd and the artists, ensuring the safety of both the public and everyone involved. Despite the packed environment, constant camera flashes, and loud cheers echoing throughout the terminal, both Taehyung and Jungkook remained calm and friendly. While escorted by security, they occasionally smiled, waved warmly, and bowed politely to express their gratitude to fans who had waited for hours to welcome them back. The two continued walking together until they reached the vehicles waiting outside the airport. Amid the excitement at Incheon International Airport, fans also paid close attention to the interactions between Taehyung and Jungkook as they made their way toward the exit. The two were seen talking to each other several times while walking at a relaxed pace despite the heavy security presence. Although their conversation could not be heard over the noise of the crowd, their expressions suggested a comfortable and friendly atmosphere. Taehyung occasionally turned toward Jungkook while speaking, and Jungkook responded with smiles that prompted another wave of cheers from nearby fans. These simple moments quickly became highlights of the arrival, as many fans appreciated seeing the pair interacting naturally despite the intense attention surrounding them. Some people at the airport even said they found themselves watching the two throughout the entire walk because of how relaxed they appeared amid the crowd. One moment that particularly caught the attention of fans occurred when Jungkook was seen helping carry one of Taehyung's bags while they headed toward the transportation area. The simple gesture immediately sparked enthusiastic reactions from those watching. Cheers grew louder from various parts of the terminal as cameras and smartphones continued recording every second of the moment. Even while surrounded by security personnel and hundreds of onlookers, both Taehyung and Jungkook remained composed. They occasionally smiled toward fans calling their names before continuing toward the vehicles waiting outside the airport. Their arrival not only turned the terminal into a focal point of attention, but also created memorable moments that fans continued discussing as photos and videos spread across social media. The enthusiasm of ARMY members gathered at Incheon International Airport continued to grow as Taehyung and Jungkook approached the exit. From every corner of the terminal, fans could be heard calling their names repeatedly. What had already been a lively atmosphere became even more intense as more people realized the two BTS members had arrived. Some fans became emotional and were unable to hold back tears. Others covered their faces, overwhelmed by the moment, while some jumped excitedly in an attempt to get a better view. At the same time, countless ARMY members held their phones high in the air, determined to record every second of the rare occasion without missing any interactions. The cheers grew even louder whenever Taehyung or Jungkook looked toward the crowd. A simple wave or brief smile was enough to trigger another explosion of excitement throughout the terminal. Some fans could be heard shouting even louder when the artists acknowledged certain sections of the crowd, creating waves of reactions that spread across the arrival area. Camera flashes and raised phone screens could be seen almost everywhere. Many fans wanted to preserve the moment as a cherished memory, while others simply enjoyed the experience in person, unable to hide their happiness. The arrival of Taehyung and Jungkook transformed the airport into a scene filled with excitement and emotion, demonstrating the immense enthusiasm of fans who had waited for their return. Even after the two BTS members began moving toward their vehicles, fans continued calling their names from behind. Videos and photos recorded by attendees quickly started circulating across social media platforms, making the arrival one of the most discussed topics among ARMY communities worldwide. For years, the friendship between Taehyung and Jungkook has remained a topic of interest among fans around the world. Since the early days of BTS, the two have been known for their close bond, often supporting each other, sharing light-hearted moments, and working closely together both on and off stage. Because of this, many fans continue to follow their interactions and celebrate the connection they have built over the years. For countless ARMY members, the appeal of Taehyung and Jungkook extends beyond their popularity as BTS members. Fans often appreciate the natural chemistry and friendship they display in front of cameras and during group activities. Their warm interactions have become one of the reasons why moments featuring the two together consistently attract attention and spark discussion. As they walk together through Incheon International Airport, many fans once again expressed admiration for their friendship. Social media quickly filled with comments praising how comfortable the two appeared around each other. Photos and videos from the airport rapidly went viral as fans shared their favorite moments from the arrival. This latest appearance at Incheon International Airport once again demonstrated the enormous public interest surrounding every moment involving Taehyung and Jungkook. From their arrival and interactions during the walk through the terminal to the enthusiastic reactions from fans filling the airport, the event created a memorable atmosphere. Within minutes, photos and videos spread across multiple social media platforms and became a major topic of conversation among BTS fans worldwide. For many ARMY members, moments like these are about more than simply seeing their favorite artists in person. They are opportunities to witness the friendship and connection that have made Taehyung and Jungkook one of the most talked about duos within the BTS fan community. Every smile, brief conversation, and simple interaction captured on camera continues to attract attention and generate enthusiastic reactions from fans. What do you think about Taehyung and Jungkook's arrival at Incheon International Airport this time? Which moment stood out to you the most? Their walk through the terminal under tight security, their friendly interactions along the way, or the incredible reaction from ARMY members who filled the airport? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to share this article with fellow BTS fans so they can join the discussion about this widely talked about moment. Leave your positive comments here. The best comment will be pinned as a way to honor their love. Thank you to everyone who continues to support this channel. May God reward all of your kindness. This video reflects my personal opinion and interpretation. It is made for entertainment purposes only and does not represent confirmed facts.